And we'll get underway with Pam Richardson representing the Robinsons Bay Reserve Management Committee.
I'm not sure whether there will be a picture up there, but I have actually got a photograph for you all of the Robinsons Bay Reserve Management Committee here in the spot that they
Here it is.
And you can use it as a postcard.
This
is a picture of what's on the site. The Robinsons Bay Reserve Management Committee have a little area of land on an old school site, and that is sort of portrays of looking through the school wall. There is the steel structure behind it is the outline of the old building back out to the background of Banks Peninsula. So I think it might have been taken by Michael de Havel, and I asked him this morning if we could use it, if it was taken by him, so I copied it, and there it is available for you all. But this is a story about a good project, a good reserve management committee that's very small. It's a passionate group, and they've lived in this area for a number of years. It is a planted area that is it's a planted area that's grown and a bit of regeneration taking place. It's got bellbirds in it. We've got nesting boxes for what is it? Not the owl, but the New Zealand bird. We've put proper nesting boxes made by the men's shed in there. No, not kiwi. No. Not owls. What are they? Moorpork boxes. Sorry, moorpork boxes. So made by the men's shed in Akaroa, and donated to this particular area. And it's got exhibitions within it of the dairying scene on Banks Peninsula. Have collected from the Thacker land some of the materials. I'm not quite sure. No, it may not be Thacker land, maybe Foley land in Pigeon Bay. And it's also looking at cocksfooting. And so they've had money from the council, a good project. It's been funded by the council, and the funding has been held by the council and has been paid out as appropriate accounts have come in over the time. It's been a great working relationship with the council. It started off with a huge car park area. It's at the side of the road, just off the state highway. Difficult parking area, but they ultimately decided on a smaller parking area that's very appropriate, not so visual, and they continue to look after that. So it was a great working relationship with staff. There have been a number of changes of staff over time, but they've managed to manage their way through it. So it's been a fine group. So they're just looking to make sure that their funding, the little bit of funding that they've got left over, is rolled over to the next few years to complete some of the projects that they've got. So I really just wanted to, I represent them. I'm the liaison person. I do not have any voting rights as a community board member, but attend some of their meetings to ensure that they're all quite happy and have good feel for things. So it's a great little project, a realistic outcome. The council have worked with the community appropriately, and they've built some great working relationships. They're now looking for some strapping young men to give them a hand to do a bit of weeding in the area. It's quite steep, and they would just encourage you all to come and have a picnic on that site. It is a lovely site at Robinsons Bay. Look out for it, and they've got their signage, appropriate signage to the area. It's just a good news story of how a reserve management committee can work, and I just wanted to pass that message on.
Very good.
Thank you.
Do we have any questions?
That's my job well done.
It is your job well done. Excellent. Well, the next team have just arrived, so we'll hand over to them. So thank you very much, Pam.